Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to do an update here for Quant. Right now, we are trading at $114.15. 24-hour volume, we're up 99.10%, and market cap, we're up 2.56%. So heading over to the chart here, I'm going to go over week, day, and then 2 hours as well. But taking a look on our weekly, we have progressed really well here, retesting the area zone of 78% of our fib at 126 in my last video yesterday. We did achieve a high of $124. So do prepare to see some pullbacks in immediate short terms for today because of this ultimate retest of this resistance line. But not only that, we did break over through our essential, symmetric triangle pattern here as we are creating a lot of higher highs. Lower highs and then a lot of higher lows here, essentially again breaking through that trend line. But what we do want to see is a closing above the trend line itself and then coming down and retesting it to come back up in confidence of retesting the 78% of our fib. Now what we can see here in our MACD indicator is that we are strongly in the dark green and the light green itself. You saw it flicker, of course, because we do want to wait until the candlestick does close, as we can anticipate that it may actually grow in size as well. If we take a look at the volume, last week 390,000, right now is 386 and more, couple of hours to come to close in this week. So we are matching the same or possibly even more volume compared to the previous candlestick action, which is really good. The RSI here is at 70%, again not considered as overbought, and we see gradual increases in the spaces in between these two lines. So it's not giving us a hint that we are considered to be overbought and a selling opportunity may present itself. So anticipate again price going to increase and retest an area of resistance. Now taking a look here closely on a daily chart, you'll notice already at the very top here for our RSI, we are considered as overbought. We are at 98% for our K line and 78% for our D line. As we can see, the tip right here is coming in together. So we can only anticipate in the next couple of days or so, we may see that crossover initially happen and price coming back down. If we take a look at the pattern that we've got here so far, the symmetric triangle, retesting on support, coming up to resistance, support, resistance, but we are retesting our resistance more so than our area of support, giving us this beautiful break that we did just yesterday. Now, if we take a look at the range itself, this candlestick wick at the very top here, as high as $124, which is really good. The bulls are pushing the price in this rally as of yesterday, and we're only anticipating that we continue to go up. And what we actually need to continue to go up is we need to close above the body's close itself. So we closed here at $114. If we want Quant to continue the uptrend as beautiful as it is on the chart, we do need to essentially close above $114. But if we take a look at the body itself of the size so far today, the range itself is quite minimal. It's really small, and the body itself is really small. So that does give us a hint that we are losing the momentum to continue upwards in this uptrend. Now, if we take a look here on our 2-hour time frame, I do apologize. The chart is quite messy here, but we do see the essential break again coming up and retesting an area of resistance. Now, as we can see that the Bollinger Bands, which are these blue lines here, are expanding, meaning higher volatility. Price is going to move fairly quickly here as it has done, and we see the volume increase as well, which is again really beautiful to see. As we can see here, what we actually essentially have is a resistance line at $120 here. So we can see that a few candlestick wicks and the body retraced around this line. Now, if we can see, we have retested this line 1, 2, 3, 4 times essentially itself. And if you guys can almost see it, it could possibly be a double top chart pattern. So we have this M pattern forming at the neckline, coming up to resistance at the neckline again. So it is really scary to be able to see this because, as we know, double top chart patterns are essential reversal patterns from an uptrend. So this is here a little bit more refined to be able to see the M here coming down to an area of support, resistance, and an area of support. So if we are treating this here as an initial neckline for our double top chart pattern, we need a confirmation of 5% for the price to ultimately come down. And if we see that 5% decrease, then that is a completion of the actual chart pattern, and more possible price decrease may soon come. So if we take a look here, $107 is the confirmation of that 5%. So if we do see a break of our support line and coming down to $107, you guys, that is going to be the start of the wave of this completion of this chart pattern. Now, as we can see here, a few indicators is showing us, some reassurance. So one of the things here is the RSI. We are considered to be oversold at 4% below our 20% line here, which is this red line. Our K line is at 4%, and our D line here, the pink line, is at 14%. You guys all know that as soon as we see a crossover here, it is going to give us a buying opportunity in hopes that the price is going to come up and retest key areas of resistance. Now, if we take a look again at that course action, here we are at essential area where we know price has actually held in the last couple of hours or so. You see these candlestick bodies itself held around this area of support. If we're able to mirror that same action and hold support, we're going to pull out our fib chart to see the next fib retracement to see where it may actually come up to. So we can see here the next course here is at $115.83. So roughly around $1.50 that we are currently right now. So if we do see price come up and retest this area, we are going to continue up to the next fib retracement, which is $117. Keep in mind, so long our MACD indicator shows minimum in these red bars, if we do see strength in these red bars, most likely we're going to come up to the $115.83, touch it, easily get rejected down, and more pressure on our support number or support line is going to be occurring. And again, the more times we test an area of support, the likelihood of that support is going to drop and break through it. So be very careful of that in the next couple of hours to come, and take a look at the MACD indicator to see if the strength of those bars are the momentum, because if the momentum is getting stronger, most likely we're not going to hold that area of support. So that is my video here for Quant, you guys. Good luck. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Let me know down below, like and subscribe, but I'll see you next time. Bye.